If your golf swing has ever felt confusing, like you're not sure if your takeaway is right, if your backswing's in the right place, or if the club is even moving on plane, this video is going to clear all of that up because there's one small move with your trail thumb that can actually tell you if your swing is working correctly. And when you understand this one move, it starts tying the entire swing together, your setup, your takeaway, your backswing, and even the downswing. It's something that helped me a ton with my own swing, and once you feel it, it becomes very easy to tell if the club is moving correctly. I'm also going to show you a couple simple drills that help you lock this in so you always know if you're doing it right. And the best part is it works with every club in the bag. But before we get into it, if you feel like your swing is inconsistent, I have a free training in the description box below that walks you through the key fundamentals towards building a consistent swing. Let's get into the video. So the point of me making these videos is for the longest time, I struggled with the golf swing. And with these YouTube videos, I want to help you play better golf. And the golf swing is really just a couple basic moves that you have to get right. And it's very easy to mess them up, and golf is the hardest sport in the world. And this thumb trick would have absolutely helped me so much, and it really helps with this basic move. And if I knew this, I would have saved years and years and years of bad golf. So the basic move is you can grab any club. I have my 50-degree club here, and what you want to see is that the golf swing's on an arc. It works around you. So if you take this club head and you swing it left over here, and then you swing it around you, this part of the club here goes on one path directly around the body, like this. It goes on one path. And that's the basic movement. And this is how you're gonna hit the ball. This is the backswing here, from here to there. You can see the club head traveling on this circle going around me here. And what's the thumb move though? The trail thumb move that can piece everything together. Because you can know that this is the basic move here, this arm movement where the club is going around the body here. You can know that's what you're supposed to do, but then when you go to actually do it, you don't get the movement right. But when you use the trail thumb and the trick I'm about to show you, you can make sure that every part of your swing is in the right place. So, and this is I didn't figure this out until 12 years of playing golf or something like this. So you could take the trail thumb off and be able to swing the golf club all the way back to all the way here until about the very top of the swing is when you would need to put the trail thumb back on, and you'd cock the trail wrist back, and then you'd extend that trail arm through the ball. But if you're new to the channel, I teach the natural balance swing. The two fundamentals are the natural balance of the arms and the natural balance of the body. This is mainly a focus on the natural balance of the arms, getting the arms to work in the same manner, back and through, doing the same thing every time. And so the club, to do the same thing back and through every single time, would follow this arc, and the arms would swing around the body like this, back and through, and back and through. But for a large part of that, the trail thumb could be off until it eventually would have to get on. And there's several pros. I know some of the newer pros that are coming out today, if you watch, the trail thumb is actually off the grip until the very top when it gets back on, because that prevents the right hand from getting too active, and it has personally helped my swing a lot. It's just ever so slightly off and then going back on. Because if I have the trail thumb on, I can not feel the weight of the club head right. I'm getting a little sidetracked here, but the trail thumb is off as you go back, just like that. Swing it and the trail thumb can be off. And if I go down, that's about till the lead arm is parallel here, that the trail thumb doesn't need to be on. And this really helps you to feel the club head, mainly in the takeaway and the setup with your arms, to know that they're in the perfect spot. Because we're going to practice going from here to here, and then we're going to keep the thumb off and go down and feel where that club head is. And now with the thumb off, rehearse that club swinging to that position, and you can feel what the arms are supposed to do to get to that position. Whereas when I have my thumb on, if you're right hand dominant, like me, this trail hand can really start taking over the swing because the left arm doesn't want to do it because the right arm wants to take control. But when you have the thumb off, it can't. And so then the swing starts correctly, because if you're continuing motion in the golf swing from left to right, what's really happening is this arm is gaining connection and sending the club back, not really the trail hand. And so when you have the thumb off, it lets the club work properly as it should. And I'm not saying you have to do this in your swing, I'm saying to feel it, because you'll probably develop new feelings if you go and try this. Just try the takeaway with the thumb off. You'll develop new feelings that you have never felt in your life. And so you can actually hit shots with this feel. So I can go here and I can hit shots. It works with every club in the bag, and it helps me keep the club head out in front of the hands. The club head can work inside in the takeaway, but it's still out in front of the hands. If the right hand takes over, that club head would be here, which would be under, and you go over and then you come over the top, or you get stuck. But if you start on plane, you can continue on plane and then right back down to the ball. So it's my first shot of the day. I don't know if it will be good, and I'll try to take it with my thumb off. Am I gonna hit the line? Okay, so that was a pretty good shot to start the day. And path in and out, 0.3 degrees. But it really helps you to feel, especially when you swing fast, right? The faster you swing, the more this right hand wants to whip the club to the inside or pick the club up, but just feel that weight. Feel your arms swinging around your body and that weight staying in front of your hands, and then the thumb going on. And the other way to do this, to feel where the club should be at every point in the swing, is to swing, stop, choke up on the club, and grip it here, and then go down. And keep this connection with the body, and feel how much more your body probably has to bend over to get to the ball, instead of just dropping your arms like this. Because from here, I'm just gonna thin the ball because I'm not bent over enough to get down to the ball. So when I do this, I know I need to keep bending over to get to the shot. And then again, feeling that club head staying outside the hands. And then it also helps with the wrist cock at the top of the swing, because now that the thumb's on and the right hand finally feels in control, it then wants to take control, but it can take control at the right time and square the club face. Okay, so one more tip here, and this is really going to unlock your consistency a ton. So the tip is, you want the arms rotated all the way to the right, where the weight of the head can stay outside the hands. So if I have my arms too far to the right, twisted to the right for a righty, and I have the thumb off, I can feel that club head wants to go inside the hands, and that's not good. Because that would be here, that would be not on this arc in front of me. And if I try to continue that, it'd throw me off the ball. I want to be able to just swing here and through. So I twist my arms to the right, and I can feel that club is wanting to roll to the inside. You don't want to have that feeling. You want the club to stay outside the hands. And so I'm going to twist my arms more and more to the right until the moment where I feel like that club would start flipping to the inside. So try to do a little bit less, still flipping to the inside. A little bit less, still flipping to the inside. Here, still flipping to the inside. Here, and there we go. Now I can feel that club staying out in front of my hands. So really, when I'm setting up to the ball, I know my arms are in the perfect spot with whatever club I'm hitting if I feel this connection with the arms and the arms are twisted to the right and the club head can stay outside my hands. Because you don't want the arms to the left because now the arms are going to disconnect and go away. You want those arms working around the body, but that club head staying outside the hands, just like that. So I can hit another shot. Again, I'm just feeling that club head outside the hands with the trail thumb off. I can hit another one with the trail thumb off. Pretty good shot. And so I hit a few shots with a couple different clubs here to show you how this works with all the clubs. So 60 degree, the lob wedge I will hit first. And same arm movement, arms twisted to the right, while I can feel the club head staying outside my hands. Set up. Club head outside the hands, trail thumb off. Normally I don't do that. I do it for a millisecond right there. I'll hit one like I normally would, and you can look at my trail thumb. It's just, now that I'm thinking about it, it's in my head, but normally I have it just slightly off and then on. I keep hitting this mic as I swing. But yeah, that's normally what I would feel. And then sometimes if I keep the trail thumb off for longer, the club face can close more, like that. And then the ball will go longer. So that's a lob wedge. I was just hitting 50 degree. I'm not loose yet. And this is a 7-iron. So I probably won't hit the ball as far as I normally do. But I can hit one. Here. And it really does help to simplify golf. So I'll try to hit one normal. Shoot that one quite a bit. And that's really feeling that trail thumb. It's closing the club. Been playing more of a fade. So I'll try to do that here. Yeah, that's straightened out. Now I will hit driver, and so you can see it's the same with every club in the bag. Just make sure I don't hit these clubs over here. In front of the hands, in front of the hands. Even when I have all this tilt back with driver, I don't want to feel the club rolling to the inside. I want to feel that club head outside my hands. So set up. And make sure that that stays outside my hands. And so that's driver, and it really helps you to get out of your head, especially for someone like me who's super analytical, wants to get every part of the swing perfectly right, and gets a little robotic with it. Just feeling that weight of the club and that natural flow to the swing with that trail thumb off, weight of the club. I know I'm in a good spot. Let's go. And it really helps to simplify the game. And it's helped my swing a ton, especially my takeaway. My takeaway goes inside. The club head can go inside, but the weight of the head is still outside the hands. And if you do that, you're good. club head outside the hands. Like right here, it's inside, but the weight's still outside my hands, so I'm good. And I can go right back down to the ball. I just want to remind you, if you feel like your swing has been inconsistent, I have a free training in the description of this video that walks you through the key fundamentals for hitting the ball solid and building a repeatable golf swing. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.